So where we were standing, and I said this will be the entrance. This is phase one. This is the rough draft, okay? Phase one ultimately will become where the windows are, let natural light coming in, allowing natural light in a gymnasium, a family life center, a place for us to imagine this. We could have a church dinner in one room. This would be amazing.
And I'll settle for Christmas.
Yes.
But that's it. Next spring, as soon as the snow melts, there's going to be bulldozers and backhoes out here.
Hey everyone, here's what's new this week at Grace. Next Sunday, November 22nd, we're going to have a special time of Thanksgiving during our Sunday service to express our thankfulness to God for how He has provided for us to pay off all of the debt on our church property. We're also going to take a little bit of time that Sunday to talk about our future plans and what some of those next steps are going to look like for us. On Wednesday, December 2nd, we're going to have a youth event in the youth house right here next to the church. And the theme is going to be Christmas. So there's going to be some Christmas themes and activities we're going to have that night. Be sure to watch your email and we'll get all those details to you. We send out an email every Friday. Make sure you're subscribed and you're getting that in your inbox. If you're ready to take a next step here at Grace, whether that step is baptism, or maybe you're thinking about membership, we would love to get connected with you and help just, whether it's some information, you can get that at the Welcome Center, or you can talk to one of our elders. We would love to connect with you and help you take that next step. I hope you have a great week, and remember that you are loved.
Would you stand and sing with us?
Your word be louder than my fears.
Psalm 24. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and those who dwell therein. For he has founded it upon the seas and established it upon the rivers. Who shall ascend the hill of the Lord, and who shall stand in his holy place? He who has clean hands and a pure heart, who does not lift up his soul to what is false and does not swear deceitfully, he will receive blessing from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. Such is the generation of those who seek him, who seek the face of the God of Jacob. Selah. Lift up your heads, O gates, and be lifted up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O gates, and lift them up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. Selah. And all God's people said, amen. Amen. Let's worship him, the King.
Who has held the oceans in his hands? Who has numbered every grain of sand?
Long ago, God demonstrated his love to a people who were chosen, rescued, and set apart for God's glory and the good of all peoples. On Mount Sinai, God delivered his law through Moses. 2,000 years ago, Jesus came into our world, and on another mountain, Jesus preached the gospel of the kingdom. He made a way for sinners to enter his kingdom, and he taught the upside-down life in God's kingdom. Hear, receive, and obey the message of the King.
Let's go in our Bibles together. We're going to go to Matthew's Gospel, chapter 5. Today we'll be in verse 8. Right now, testing is a very prominent topic in our world. Having a test to find out what your status is regarding the coronavirus. Do you have COVID-19? Do you not have COVID-19? How many people in different places, they have to be tested periodically, regularly, so they find out, are they infected with this virus? If a person is infected, then what happens? They bring that contamination with them everywhere they go. So there are many, many people, all of us are taking extra precaution to be safe because there's so much uncertainty about this virus. When a person is clean, then there's no restrictions. Like if we try to think back to a year ago and how life was a year ago, it's very different than how we live right now. When a person knows, I don't have the virus, I'm not infected, then they're not bringing contamination anywhere, so it actually brings about a confidence. When a person is pure in heart, they will bring a holy impact wherever they go. Lives will be changed for good. Now, wherever Jesus went, he was never overwhelmed by uncleanness, whether it be a leprosy or any other type of impurity or defilement. He touched the blind people. He touched people who were infected with various diseases. And never did he become infected. He did what you and I cannot do. I would love to walk down various halls of hospitals and bring goodness and healing to those places. And you notice faith healers that you see on TV, they never go to the hard places. Jesus went to the hard places, and he overwhelmed uncleanness, impurity with his holiness, righteousness, goodness. And as he is giving to people even today a pure heart, then it's for a reason that we might be used by him to bring his gospel everywhere we go. So this is my prayer, that everyone under the sound of my voice today, that God gives to us a holy ambition. A holy ambition. So let me talk to us a little bit about our ambitions this morning. What are your ambitions? What are you passionate about? I want you to be thinking about this. What do I really care about? What do I love? I just have to be there. Today, opening day of hunting. As I left the house and it was cold and downpouring rain this morning in the dark, I was glad that it's not my passion to be hunting. I was like, you know what? I've thought about hunting. I've said, other people hunt. That might be an idea. But I didn't have to be out there today, and I was pretty glad. Like, hey, I'll stay in my vehicle. I'll stay warm. Pretty much every fall, I think, somewhere in the course of the year, watching a show like Meat Eaters or something, I'm like, maybe I should take up hunting. And then it comes opening day, and it's freezing rain, cold. I'm like, nah, maybe next year. It's not passion for me. There's guys out there today, and they're just enjoying it, and ladies too, and they've been scouting out the place, and I just know this is going to be the year, and they're passionate about it. Whatever you're passionate about, nobody has to twist your arm to do it. You just have to do it. You'll finance it. You'll leverage your resources to it, and you'll tell people about it because you're passionate about it. And if people around you were to ask the question, hey, what is he passionate about? And they're talking about you. What is she passionate about? What's going to scroll through their mind? What do you talk about? Some of you, well, they're politics, man. They are passionate about politics. Like, okay, note to self, whatever, right? What are you passionate about? Jesus' disciples are given a holy ambition. What is our ambition? If you're a disciple of Christ, you have been given a holy ambition to please God from the heart. We are not content to go through the motions. We are not content to simply scrape by, just get by doing the bare minimum that's required of us. Religion, beloved, focuses on the outside. Here are the things that you should do. Here are the things that you should not do. Here's how you should dress. Here's how you should not dress. These are the places you can go. These are the places you can't go. Religion has it all figured out, and if you fit in this description, hey, you receive our approval. And if you don't, well, then you're out. You're out of our club. You're out of the friendship circle. Done with you. A relationship that is a saving relationship with Christ, the external is important, but not important in a first place. Internal, the heart is what matters most. And if the heart isn't changed, and you just bring about moral reform to a nation, what have you ultimately changed? Nothing. The heart must be changed. This is Old Testament and New Testament, that God has always been concerned with our hearts. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God the Lord is one. And here's what his concern is. You shall love the Lord your God with all your what? Heart. And with all your soul. And with all your might. And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. Heart, not just going through the motions. You might remember when the prophet Samuel, Saul was turning out to be not a great result of an election. You know, we want Saul. Look at him. He's head and shoulders above everybody. And the Lord rejected Saul from being king. And he sent his prophet Samuel to Jesse's house. And as he was looking at all those fantastic, winsome young men that were the big brawny brothers of David, and he learned a lesson. 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7, the Lord said to Samuel, do not look on his appearance or on the height of his stature, because I have rejected him. For the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but, say it with me, the Lord looks on the heart. It's the heart. When the prophet Isaiah delivered the word from the Lord in Isaiah 29:13, he was pulling back the veil of hypocrisy of the people of God. And the Lord said, verse 13, because this people draw near with their mouth and honor me with their lips, while their hearts are far from me. And their fear of me is a commandment taught by men. Jesus was so passionate about the hearts of his disciples. He knew that whatever was in the heart of a man would eventually make its way out to the surface for all to see.